Hey guys.
It's coming to Rome, coming to Rome, coming to Rome. Guys, this is the plot Malaysia.
Hello, welcome to the Plot Malaysia. This is our 62nd episode. This is the show for the fans.
By the fans.
Oh, Hari, I
Woohoo!
can feel the extra happiness in you, man. Never seen that in a long time. So, the happiness, of course, I'm on the other side of the spectrum. A very bleak, gloomy day for England fans, just like me. Anyways, Hari, take it away. What do we have? All roads lead
Roads
to
lead
Rome.
to Rome.
Oh
That's all
my
I got to say. That's all I got
goodness.
to say, Ram. I'm just glad Italy won. If not, you wouldn't stop hearing about this English media hype for the next 55 years, man. You just wouldn't stop hearing that drama that they're going to come up with for the next 50 or 60 years. So glad the Italians won. And in my opinion, more than anything else, I thought it was deserved. They were the deserving team, the best team in the entire tournament. And I don't know if you'll disagree with me on this, Ram, but yeah, I think they were the best team on the night as well. Very clearly the better team on the night.
Yeah. I mean, absolutely. I got to give credit where it's due. I think the Italians were very, progressive. In terms of their football, they stuck to their plan. They knew what they wanted. They were patient. They did not seem like a team that would be broken down just because England scored the early goal. They looked like, okay, yeah, you score, okay, I will be calm. We'll just play our football, and then we'll see what happens. England, on the other hand, credit because, of course, Luke Shaw scored the opener, which I thought was a beautiful goal. I think the fact that they could do that against the Italians, in the second minute itself, I think was good. But I think the only good thing I saw from England was that the tactics for a while worked. The 3-4-3, which was actually a versatile, formation that could switch into a 4-4-2. It could switch into a 4-2-3-1 at any point of time. But I think Gareth Southgate just showed that that's it for him because his experience cannot be compared to Roberto Mancini's because the both teams had good squad depth, but I think the decision making on who should come on when, I think Garrett got it all wrong. So, yep, Hurry, well deserved for the Italians. I think I'm not going to argue with you right there. I think they played really well and definitely deserved winners. So, all Italian fans out there, congratulations to the Italians. Well done. It was an exciting tournament. Over to you, Hurry. What do you think?
No, I mean, good to hear from an England perspective, right? But I told you at the start of the tournament that Gareth Southgate will cost
Mm.
England the Euros. He's not good enough to lead this team. Of English team is a more talented squad than the Italians by far. Probably the most talented squad that there is in the tournament, apart from France, in terms of squad
Mhm.
depth, in terms of talent, attacking talent. But he's not the man for it. He's a very conservative, defensive-minded coach. He's been with the squad now. He's managed the squad what now for 3, 4, 5 years, 3 years, 4 years.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
for me, which is longer time than Mancini has, and for me, it's you have to create an identity, a way of playing. You're such a big team. You've got all the talent in the world. You've got to have a way of playing, a formation that you stick to, and you believe in it. You are the one that goes out to dictate the tempo. You're a big team. You've got all the attacking talent with you. A manager that constantly, game after game, changes his formation 3-4-3, 4-4-2, 4-3-3, tells me he doesn't know what he's doing. He's
Mhm.
basically doesn't trust his team, and he's trying to cater to the opposition. Or how do we counter them? How do we counter them? How do we change? The Italian manager, for example, Mancini, this is how we play. This is our blueprint. This is how we dominate teams. This is how we're going to play. We don't care what the opposition do. We tweak a little bit to deal with the opposition's threats, but this is our formation. This is how we play. We stick to it. This is how Manchester City plays, how United plays, Liverpool plays. Club teams develop a way of playing, a formation, and they stick to it. This England manager doesn't have that. right? He just moves along, tinkers around from day to day, and he doesn't have. He's full of attacking talent. He doesn't play them, bro. Sancho got what, one game in the tournament against Ukraine. He's the
Yep.
best player in Germany, in the
Yep.
Bundesliga, pretty much. Uh,
Yep.
Rashford, one of the top players in England, doesn't get any minutes for England. Never got. He got
Yeah.
both of them got basically a few seconds and and then penalty shots in the shootout. Uh, Jack Grealish brings him on always right at the end, plays a few minutes, then takes him off as well. I mean, I don't know, man. He was not the right man for the job. He's still not the right man for the job. If I was England, get rid of him. You've got such a talented squad. Get the right man in who can go out there and attack teams, play these attacking players, not worry about the opposition, but go out to dominate the opposition. That's
Yeah, I
what
think
this
you're
man
right.
likes. He's too conservative.
I think you're right, Harid. England has got to come up with their own brand of football.
Yep.
Like how the clubs do that as well. And I think this should be a curtain closer for Gareth Southgate. I think this should be that's it. Close the
But it's
curtains.
not happening, Ram. He's extended his contract. The
I
English
know,
love
I
him, so they
know,
will keep him
I
going. But
know,
in my
I know.
opinion,
But
if they keep him going, wow, good luck to them, lah.
good luck to them, exactly. But I don't want to just be all bad mouthing him. I think I want to just be fair and say that, okay, he took us to the final. He broke the jinx of the semi-final. He took the team to the final. Yes, we lost the final, but I agree with you, Hari. We need another manager that can probably bring trophies to this talented
This
English side.
this is the problem, Ram. They're saying he took you all to the final, took England to the final, but it's false hope. You guys
Yeah,
would never get a chance like this again. 5 or 6 out of 7 games you played at Wembley. Basically, all the
yeah,
other teams had to travel like mad.
yeah.
Apart from that, you also fell in the easier side of the bracket with a lot
Bracket.
of easier teams. You will never have this again. You will never have a tournament so one-sided for you, basically putting the trophy on a plate for England ever again. Uh, you know, uh,
Mhm.
and so for me, that's how he made it there. He's not a good enough manager for this team and the talent, and you will be wasting years. This team will grow older and not realize its potential, just like Belgium, for example, because
Yeah.
you have not got the
Roberto
right manager for
Martinez.
the job. Yes,
Yeah.
not the
Yeah.
right manager for the job in Southgate. I mean, yesterday, for example, yes, you maybe shocked Italy a little bit by changing the formation 3-4-3. That's how he got the early goal on the counter attack as well. By the way, it was an Italian corner that they counted from. But after that, once the Italians settled about 15, 20 minutes in, you could see the difference, man. They play like a
Yeah.
well-oiled machine. They're not scared. They're not scared. They're 1-0 down. They don't panic. They've got a crowd
Yeah.
against them, but they don't panic. They just play their game, keep the ball, play their game. They know the opportunities will come. And that's what they did. Uh, at halftime, Mancini brought them in, made a few tweaks to deal with the wingbacks, and then in the second half, it was one-way traffic. England were hoofing the
Yep.
ball up like a Burnley does in the Premier League. It
Yep.
was
Yep.
all Italian pressure domination. They pushed
Mhm.
up as a defense. They were forcing them to play long balls to Harry Kane, and then the beast, the King Kong at the back, Giorgio Chiellini and Bonucci just swept everything up, and they were back on the
Yep.
attack again. They were playing triangular balls in midfield, making Declan Rice and Calvin Phillips run around. They had it all under control. You never had a doubt yesterday that Italy
Yeah.
didn't have this under control and were panicking. They were under control. They knew what they were doing, and they knew they will get their moments and they will strike. That's
Absolutely.
what you call a
Absolutely.
well-oiled machine. And Mancini, well played, man. What a manager, dude. Top draw
Yep.
manager.
Yep.
He's got that team to where it is. Yeah.
Absolutely. But end of the day, it went down to penalties, and I thought, Harry, to be very
Yeah.
honest with you, that put everything aside, penalties is where everything counts. It's 50-50 chance. Both teams have equal chances of actually winning the trophy at that point of time. The decision of bringing on Rashford, Sancho to take the penalty when they just came on the pitch at
Yeah,
the highest.
don't play them from the start. Don't bring them on because they're attacking talents that can win you the game. Just bring them on to take a penalty at the end, and yeah, that's what you get, man.
That
Man
that
United players coming on at the end to take a penalty. You know what's gonna happen, lah, bro.
Look, come on, bro. Let's not go down that road. Okay. But what I'm saying is, absolutely spot on in terms of not bringing these players when they are fresh just to take a penalty. I mean, give them a run of time, 10, 15 minutes of the game. Let them warm their muscles up a little bit. Let them get their, sweat a little bit, sweat it out a bit, and then, get the momentum to do something. I totally knew the moment Rashford was coming up to take the penalty. I knew it was not going to be a good one. I knew when Sancho was going to take the penalty. I knew it was not going to be a good one as well. But I
And
didn't
and the
expect.
worst and the worst of worst, Bukayo Saka, a
Yeah,
19-year-old boy, not even his fault. What courage from the boy to take the fifth and
it,
last penalty. Where was Jack
exactly.
Grealish? Where was Jack Grealish? Where was
Luke Shaw.
Raheem Sterling?
Look,
Raheem
Luke
Sterling is supposed
Shaw.
to be the talisman of the team. Didn't bother
Yeah,
taking a penalty. Gave it to a 19-year-old boy to take a penalty and put him under such pressure now after the tournament. That shows that they don't have guts in that team. I'm sorry to say, man.
it's not it's okay. It's not about just guts, Hari. It's about putting on your best players that are playing in that match to take on that role. You totally okay. Maguire, Kane, they scored the penalties. Okay, why not give Shaw? Why not give Grealish? Like what you said, why
Yep.
not have all these players that were in the lineup to take the penalties? It doesn't matter. Even the goalkeeper can come and take a penalty if he wants to. It's fine.
Yeah.
But you put these three players, so much riding on them. The pressure was there in front of the English fans.
They didn't even have a time to have a feel of the game with the case of Rashford and Sancho
Exactly.
and nothing. So I knew actually, like you said, I had a good idea that they were going to miss their penalties. So yeah, I
Yeah.
mean, I
Yeah.
really again, I said disappointing from Southgate, right? He's got such attacking talent on the bench and in his squad, and his first thing in thought in his mind is how do we not concede, not concede, not concede, not go out and say, listen, it's 1-1. Let's go and win this game against his Italian defense. Aging defense, by the way, Bonucci, Chiellini, 37, 34-year-old, had to play a penalty shootout and extra time in the semi-finals. Had to do that in the knockout round of 16. They must be tired again playing. Go and attack them with pace from Sancho and Rashford, for example. But no, let's keep them. Let's keep it at 1-1 and then try and do something in the penalty shootout. You deserve what he got.
Yeah, yeah, he got a taste of his own medicine, whatever he wanted to
Yeah.
do.
I-
It's just disappointing, Harry. As an England fan, I'm disappointed, yes. But I can tell you this, Harry, I'm not just disappointed about the match. The match is the match, okay?
yeah.
It's the match. But I can tell you honestly, when we talk about it, I'm disappointed about so many other things. And we are going to talk about it in a bit. But I'm just that disappointment ticks me off even more than England losing,
Let's
the final.
let's get to that very quickly, Ram. But very far before we get to that, uh, any players stood out for you yesterday? Very quickly, any players that stood out for you from both teams?
For England, Luke Shaw definitely he stood
Yep.
out,
Yeah.
of course. Declan Rice, I thought was superb.
Had a great game. Yeah.
He had a great
I thought I
game.
thought Harry Maguire was pretty decent as well.
Harry Maguire was pretty good, but I don't know why they took off Declan Rice. To be honest,
I
I
think I think
just
maybe he was tired out, and Anderson did okay actually when he came on.
Anderson did okay. Yes, he was fine. But I just felt overall, Raheem Sterling was okay. He was fine. It wasn't like his own, running at defenders type, but he was okay. But I felt
Actually,
I felt
actually,
overall,
actually, I think.
yeah,
What do you think?
overall,
I thought even another two players that impressed me from England were I thought Kieran Trippier had a good first half. Trippier
yeah, he had a good first
and,
half.
and
Yeah.
Jordan Pickford had a brilliant game by the way. He saved two penalties and he actually made a couple of brilliant saves in 90 minutes as well.
Yeah, he made a couple of brilliant saves. Some of the things that should have been avoided. Yes, he had a brilliant game. I mean, Pickford to me has proven that he is worthy of that England shirt, worthy of the number one until someone does better than him. So I think no arguments there. He definitely had a good tournament as well. Would have been nice to see the English side, have a trophy. But I think Hari, you're right. I don't think they ever get this chance again. As for the Italians, I liked, of course, Chiellini, Bonucci. These two are just beasts, at the back. I don't want
Bro.
to,
Yeah.
yeah, beasts at the back. 37, 34 years old, so what? I think they can play even when they're 44, 45. The way they are. It's just engine, so strong, so resilient at the back. Yes, I thought Chiesa was brilliant until he got injured. He was creating a few chances for the Italians.
Oh, he was
I thought he
brilliant.
was good.
Federico
He
Chiesa
was
was
good.
top draw, man. Yeah.
He was he was
I thought
absolutely.
Insigne was pretty good as well.
Insigne was good, but England actually managed to contain him in the first half.
I think second half he
If
came
you
into his
saw.
own. When he went into a
Sec-
striker role, he became good. Yeah.
Second half came much, much, much better as well. But I thought also when they brought on Locatelli for a while, I thought he also did a good job. in the center of the park. So
Actually, good point. I thought
those,
Marco Verratti had a good game. He was
yeah, he had
everywhere,
a
all
good
over the
game.
place. Yeah, Verratti had a
He
good
had a
game.
good
Yeah.
game. Yep, yep,
And
definitely.
and
So
not
yeah,
forgetting, I think the standout as well, apart from the
Donnarumma,
central defenders, Donnarumma. Oh my
what a
man.
player.
Oh man, the three what two penalty saves he made were brilliant. He's just a beast in goal. Now I can imagine going up to take a penalty against him. He's so huge, man. You don't know how you're going to get past him. Brilliant. Donnarumma was brilliant throughout the tournament.
He should be the player. I think he got the player of the tournament. I think, if I'm not
Yes, he did.
mistaken.
He did. Yep.
So well deserved, well done to him. I think superb. So yeah, it was a good game overall. I was at the edge of my seat. I was of course ecstatic when England scored the first opening goal, but I expected Italy to come back, and they did. But through after that, I was just disappointed all the way. I just was hoping for some miracle to happen. I was just like the fans, biting my nails and looking so stressed out because you could see the fans. They look dejected. They look like, oh no, we're going to lose this shit,
Yeah.
So it kind of felt that way for me. But brilliant football by Italians. I think it's a lesson for all teams to play in the final. They should go all out. Don't just sit back and try to think that you're going to win by the odd goal. So yeah, that's what I feel. What about you, Hari? Who do you think stood out for you?
No, pretty much what I mentioned, what you mentioned. I think all of those guys. I think Chiesa was outstanding until he got injured.
Yep.
I thought Emerson had a pretty good game as well. Actually, left back, he was quite effective down the left. The two central defenders were outstanding, Bonucci and Chiellini. I don't
Yep.
know what to say about them. Brilliant players,
Yep.
outstanding players. Donnarumma had a good game. Insignia had a decent game. I thought Berardi came on and had a good influence on the game as
Yep.
well.
Yep.
Actually, a good
Yep.
point. A guy who came on to replace Barella. I thought Cristante had a good game when he came on.
Cristante. Yep.
Yes, I thought he was very effective when he came on as well. So, well played. The Italians well and truly deserved. Congratulations. It's coming to Rome. It's gone to Rome. All roads lead to Rome. And the Italians, bye-bye.
Forza Azzurri.
Forza Arzuzzi, I'm going to say. Ram, I'm going to hand it to you now because you were not very impressed with the other things that happened outside the pitch yesterday. So, as an England fan, why don't you tell us what you were not happy about?
I'm just gonna lay it out. I mean, I'm saying how stupid, how uncivilized these acts of hooliganism, that we still see in today's day and age. I mean, I understand, if you're frustrated, your team loses a match, but hey, it's fair play. Vic, get your act together, guys. I mean, you guys are from United Kingdom. We all respect everyone from there. We all love football, Premier League. But this is how you treat your guests that are in Wembley just because their team won. I think that's all bullshit. All pile of crap behavior. I really don't condone this kind of bullshit, Harry. I mean, when I see these things happening, I just feel that these people should be exiled from the stadium. They should be banned completely. Don't ever allow them to actually enter stadiums anymore. They're causing a ruckus. I'm not saying all fans are like that. I'm not saying all England fans are like that. I do know that majority of you are not. But what I saw yesterday from those groups of people, very, very, very shameful. I mean, you have just took hooliganism to a different level, and still there's still discrimination just because Marcus Rashford, Jadon Sancho, and Bukayo Saka missed a penalty, and again discrimination again just because of their skin color. I mean, seriously, Hari, I'm lost for words. I'm so frustrated. I think more than England losing the final, that okay just pissed me off even more.
Yeah,
What
and,
a
and, and, it's,
beautiful
and
game.
and it's such a shame, right? Because a beautiful stadium, Wembley, UK is a beautiful place, and you know what? They might not get another major tournament now again because of this kind of behavior. Not because of all the fans, by a small minority of fans. The rest of them might miss out now because they may not get awarded another major tournament because
They
obviously you
shouldn't.
can see. Yeah, exactly. You can see the levels of hooliganism that were involved yesterday. That some of the videos coming out were horrific. Uh, you
No,
know,
and
uh, and not only that, I mean, it's gone on even in the previous matches when they were booing the national anthems of the opposition
yeah,
team. Again, they did that yesterday against Italy. Yeah, I mean, it was all very unsavory scenes, and we shouldn't have that in football these days. So
Absolutely,
if anything, maybe
absolutely.
they should be barred from holding any or hosting any
They
major
should
tournaments for
be.
a while. Yeah.
They are just idiots, I tell you, idiots, bloody idiots, to be honest with you. And if I can be totally honest, I know we're not a 18, we're not a show for kids, but I'm going to just say it out, Hari, if I may. You know, they're all fucking wankers. You know that? Seriously, you're all fucking wankers out there. And I tell you what. You're talking about the beautiful game. This group of people just made the game look very ugly for me, in my
Yep.
opinion. And furthermore, have you realized that it's not just about the football or what happened outside the stadium? Domestic violence since that game happened has risen up because England lost.
Yeah.
And I'm going to say this to all these idiots out there. If you're watching this, if you're one of those guys that actually did that, let me tell you this. Okay, I'm not ashamed to be an England fan. Okay, I'm not. I'm from Malaysia. I'm not ashamed to be an England fan. But England should be ashamed of having fans like you. That's what I'm going to say.
Well said.
You
Well
know,
said. Well said,
hate
Ram.
hate
Again, guys.
me, yeah, hate me or whatever. I don't care. But that's what it is.
Well said. Well said, Ram. I mean, again, guys, we're not saying all English fans are like that, but
Yeah,
uh, big. I mean, quite a large number were involved in this yesterday. I
yeah,
would still say it's a minority. The most of the English fans were appalled by the behavior of the small minority as well. But it just tarnishes the image, I feel, of a beautiful country and of a loyal support.
yeah.
So anyway,
Absolutely.
moving on, Ram. I mean, obviously, we've discussed the final. Our coverage of the Euros has gone on for a month. It's been a brilliant month of almost daily coverage of the Euros. So we're going to do this very, very fast, Ram. I'm going
Okay.
to get your opinion and my opinion, right?
Yeah.
Let's start. Player of the tournament for
Oh, I
you,
mean,
and then
what
I'll
this
give
is
you mine.
this is a rapid
On the
fire
spot.
or
Yes, I'm putting it on the spot. Rapid
oh
fire. Player of the
my
tournament for you.
play my God, on the spot. Player of the tournament for me will be Luke Shaw.
Okay. For me, I'm not going to say much. For me, this is the player of the tournament. The both of them. I'm giving it to two. I'm giving it to the stalwarts in the Italian defense, the players that everyone thought were too old to be any good anymore. It's Chiellini and Bonucci. I'm giving it to both of them. Outstanding. The art of
Outstanding.
defending, the character, the personality. I mean, Chiellini was having fun along the way, joking with his
Yep.
competitors on the pitch. You
Yep.
could just see he was just living every moment because he knew it might be his last tournament. But the way they
Yep.
defended, man, the solidity. Bonucci even
Yep.
scored the equalizer yesterday. But these
Yep.
guys were, for me, in tandem, the players of the tournament. I'm giving it to Giorgio Chiellini and Leonardo Bonucci. You watch them play, and people say defending can be boring, but you watch them play, and you start to love defending.
Yep.
Outstanding, the both of
Absolutely.
them. So the both of them get it from me. Moving on, Ram. So we've talked about the player of the tournament. Let's talk about the hero of the tournament. Who's your hero of the tournament?
Hero of the tournament.
Yeah.
I'll go with Donnarumma.
Okay. Donnarumma, it is for you. I'm going with Simon K for Denmark because of obviously I'm keeping in mind the Christian Eriksen situation. Obviously, he led the team brilliantly as well, but hero in the sense that he saved that man's life. He had a big part, I felt, in saving that man's life.
Yep.
Eriksen, by the first aid he provided on the pitch. I think together with him, I'll also give it to the medics that were there,
Yeah.
who
Medics.
are the
Yep.
real heroes of the tournament that saved Mr. Eriksen's life. So, yeah, awesome. I'll move it on now, Ram. Match of the tournament.
Match of the tournament. I think I got to go with the Switzerland France game.
Yep. I thought you might go with that, and I'm actually going with that as well. I thought Italy. I thought Spain versus Italy was a good game in the semifinals. Really good battle. You could see the strength of both teams. Italy took the lead. Spain controlled it, and how Italy fought back with resilience. I thought it was a really good tactical game of two really good teams. But I think just for sheer entertainment, for crap defending,
Yeah.
but sheer entertainment, top quality goals, a penalty shootout, a comeback from the underdog. There was nothing like France Switzerland, the match of the tournament. What an outstanding game of football! So I'm going with that one as well. And the Swiss knocked out the favorites in
Oh.
that match as well. So that's the same for me. The final one, Ram, breakout star of the tournament.
Breakout star. I got to give it to Patrick Schick. For
Yep.
me, it's Patrick Schick.
Awesome, awesome, awesome. I had two players I was tangling with here actually.
Mm.
So obviously Schick was I mean that's a really good shout. But just to be different, I'm going to go with either Damsgaard, Mikkel
Mm.
Damsgaard, who we never heard of before this tournament, and what a tournament he had. So I'm going to put either Damsgaard or the other one I thought who just came out of nowhere, and to me he's going to be one of the top wingers in the business, Jeremy Doku from Belgium.
Oh,
I saw
Doku.
that guy play and I was like, oh my God, this guy is going to be one player, one heck of a player. They couldn't live with him. He was unplayable. So it was either Jeremy Doku or Mikael Damsgaard for me. That both of them were outstanding and come out with a lot of credit in the tournament. Probably going to get big moves very, very soon as well.
But I think I would also say Mikael Damsgaard if I could have a
Yes,
second
I know
choice
you're
in
a big
this.
fan of him. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm a big fan. The reason why I chose Schick was because, of course, that beautiful goal. He was not
Yeah.
just a one-hit wonder kind of a goal. He was consistent. He scored 5 goals in the tournament. I think
Yeah.
his top scorer joined with Ronaldo. They still have that 5 goal, tally in the tournament. So I think that's
Yeah.
the reason why I went with him. But yeah, second to that, I think would be Mikkel Damsgaard. United, Ole Gunnar Solskjaer, snap him up.
One
Let's
final
go.
one, Ram. One final one before I let you go. But yeah, Damsgaard, quality player, goal of tournament.
Dude, the goal of tournament,
Yeah.
it's a no-brainer, lah, bro. I'm gonna
Yeah.
go with Patrick Schick's halfway line goal, lah. I mean, how,
Yeah.
lah? How do you fight with that?
I think you don't fight with that, man. That is the goal of the tournament. But just to be different to you, right? So for me, that's the
Yeah.
goal of the tournament as well. Patrick Schick's goal from the halfway line, 100% goal of the tournament. But just to maybe add a bit of difference, I will go with the number two, which was on my list, which was Luka Modric against Scotland with the outside of the right boot.
Oh,
The
the
first
outside of the
time
right
hit with the
foot.
outside of the right boot into the top corner. I thought it was
Uh,
outstanding skill, ability, and yeah, too good. Really, really too good. Actually, good
I
point. Just when we were talking about player of the tournament, I mentioned Giorgio Chiellini and Leonardo Bonucci. And then we talked about a breakout star. Actually, I possibly put this guy in a breakout star. There's another one that really stood out for me. Really, really stood out for me. And I forgot to mention him, but Pedri. I know both of us loved him,
oh
Ram.
yeah. Yep, yep.
18-year-old Pedri. He is going to be a Ballon d'Or winner. He's going to be a superstar, that guy.
Hmm.
18 years old, dictating games from the middle of the park. Yeah, so I thought I'll throw that in as well. I thought
What
Pedri was brilliant.
Pedri was and one more thing I want to add to the goal of the tournament. Remember that cross by Joachim Mailer, the
Oh,
one that
Myla.
got
Oh, yep.
yeah, the cross that assists, that cross
Yep, with
that
the
leads
outside
to
of the right boot. Yep.
Dolberg's goal. Yeah, so I'm gonna go with that as the second one because I just love that cross, that assist. It was amazing.
Yeah, top class, top class. I mean, there's so many, right? There was Andres Christensen with a bullet for Denmark
Yeah,
as well from outside the box. There was some really
Damsgaard's
beautiful
free
goals.
kick
Oh,
against England.
Damsgaard free kick as well. Yeah, there was some quality goals, man. But yeah,
Yep.
that's it. That's it, guys. From us, our Euro coverage is done with. Ram, I'll hand it over to you, man. It's been a fantastic month, hasn't it?
Fantastic month. We enjoyed every bit of it. Don't we didn't we hurry? Staying up late. Planning. Okay, let's. We're gonna do the reviews and the previews, and we want to thank all the guests that has come on. Of course, Shabby Singh. We had Joseph Philip who came on recently to do, and of course
We had
Samson.
Roshan Narayan who came on as
Roshan,
well.
Roshan Narayan, exactly. You guys have come on and you guys have given us your undivided attention, your support, and allowed us to actually progress and talk about the Euros. But it doesn't stop there, guys. Doesn't mean that the Euro is over. Means that it's the end of our channel. No, no, no. We have lots more coming your way. We have lots more to talk about because now it's the transfer window, the part where we are all excited to see all new players into our respective clubs. So we are going to be coming up with shows specifics to that. So stay tuned. Stay tuned. And before, of course, we end, Hari, I just want to highlight, I just want to reiterate that, hey, what I said earlier about the England fans, it's not all England fans. I'm just speaking about what happened outside the stadium. So I do, look forward for better things ahead of, international football. Hopefully, we don't see things like this anymore, and let's just enjoy the beautiful game.
Yeah,
Okay?
Ram, I mean, I totally understand. It's just venting your anger against a small minority
Yeah.
that tarnish the image of the game, right? But yeah, I
Yep.
mean, guys, like Ram said, stay tuned. We've got lots coming up. We're going to be covering the transfer rumors now extensively in the build up to the new Premier League season. And we're
Yep.
really looking forward to it as well. So yeah, That's it from us for today's episode. Why don't you sign off, Ram?
All right, signing off from the plot, Malaysia. This is the show for the fans.
By the fans, and Ram for the
For the
final
last
time.
time.
Euro,
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 Euro.
Euro,
It's coming to
Euro.
Rome. It's come to Rome. It's come to
Come
Rome. It's
on.
come to Rome.
Come on,
Way.
come on.
Cheers, cheers,
Take
cheers,
care.
Ram.
Cheers, Harry. Cheers.